Good morning, Facebook friends. Hi, and happy Wednesday. And happy first day of spring. Still raining here in Southern California, but it's all good. Today, this is Dee-Dee Devin with Divine Intervention, Lifestyle, and Nutrition Health Coaching, coming to you with my Wednesdays Walk Your Talk, Women's Wisdom on what works and what doesn't. Today, I'd love to talk to you about that little voice in your head and mine too. For many years, I bought into the misunderstanding that being hard on myself was an effective way to motivate myself. I measured myself up against others and used comparison as fuel to make myself do more. This was absolutely effective on an external level. I got things done, I was successful, people would say I was driven and ambitious. Yet, on the inside, I didn't feel successful or fulfilled. I had to keep raising the bar because enough was never enough. Can you relate at all? Are you hard on yourself? Do you put pressure on yourself to do more, do everything perfectly, or do it as good as other people? Do you ever hear a voice in your head that says pushy, judgmental things like, you're not enough, do more, work harder, or don't even bother trying, or you'll just fail? You just have to do it on your own, or even things like, you can't say no, it's never going to happen for you. What you might not know is that this is the voice of your inner critic. It's the inner force that loves to sabotage you and fill your head with all kinds of self-defeating, self-destructive thoughts. This voice can sabotage your well-being if you do not learn how to change the conversation. Your relationship with yourself is the thing that impacts every aspect of your life more than anything else. The quality of your relationship with yourself determines the quality of your relationship with success, other people, money, spirituality, health, and everything else. I'm so relieved that over the years I have reformed my inner voice so that I can live my life authentically, inspired by purpose. Nurturing a healthy relationship with myself has been the single most important self-development work that I've done, period. I encourage you to take an empowering step toward a more loving relationship with the precious, beautiful, absolutely perfect you. We all have an inner critic or bully inside of us until we choose to relate to ourselves differently. So forgive yourself for buying into the misunderstanding that you need to be hard on yourself and reform your inner critic, because the more we can bring it into the light, the better. Beating yourself up is no way to heal. It doesn't even make sense. How do you love yourself into health, happiness, and wholeness? Well, I'd love to share this one perspective that helped me into loving myself, and it's just one of the tools in my toolbox of my 90-day total body transformation signature program. How do we really love ourselves? I love this question. It's kind of like the key word that's thrown around, love yourself. But how do I do that? What is that? Easier said than done. Love is really ambiguous. There's a million different versions of love. So what the hell is self-love? You want to start with connecting with a feeling of profound respect. Because to me, the frequency of what I understand love to be is imbued with profound respect. If there's no respect, then it's not love. It might be affection or adoration or something else, but to me, it's not love. So the way we contact love, what I've found, is to generate this experience of profound respect. Maybe we've never felt that way toward ourselves. Maybe we've only had self-loathing and all those things. So what would that feel like? Maybe it's incredibly foreign, even now as we're sitting here together. What is that experience? To deeply, deeply experience respect for yourself as a quality, a state of being. And each of us will incrementally blossom into what respect actually feels like in our beings. For me, it's a sensation of whatever is happening, whatever I look like, whatever I'm going through, I'm okay with it. I'm loving what is. I'm just going to allow it to exist. So sometimes the word that I use instead of love or respect is allow. I just focus on allow. Can I relax into allowing? Because to me, it's also love. And the last piece I'm going to say is love isn't a doormat. Think of love like a lioness, playful, affectionate, connected to all her cubs and the tribe. But if there's a threat, there's a ferocity to her love. There's no way anything's going to interfere. So love, as much as it has this respectful and allowing quality, to me also has a fierce quality. And sometimes in our loving, we're going to need to be fierce with our self-respect, with our love. Because maybe there's situations or people or things that are not okay. And it's okay that they're not okay. And not only is it okay for it not to be okay, it's okay to be fierce about saying, I don't want that in my life anymore. In fact, it's crucial. It's absolutely crucial that we exercise that ferocity. And it doesn't mean that you're not loving. I often refer to that as fierce compassion. When, for example, I cut off a person out of my life because of, for whatever reason, it's really not healthy for me. I don't know about them, but definitely for me. Then it takes a fierce compassion. I can understand maybe what they want or where they're going or what they're going through, but that thing is toxic and I need to be fierce in creating space, some spaciousness. It's about having the integrity to stand for what is allowed. So that's all I want to say about self-loving. And to learn more about my 90-day total body transformation program, please see the link below this video, and also feel free to comment and share this video with anyone you feel could benefit from this information. Until next week, my friends, namaste, and have a fabulous spring.